What is up, everybody in YouTube land? Happy gobble gobble until you wobble day, as I like to call it. In other words, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This is Dane4289 here. I wanted to bring you a walkthrough on the Eye of Madness achievement, the final quest in the Winterhold, quest line for the Archmage and the Eye of Madness and the Staff of Madness. So you're going to go to a place called Labyrinthine. It's going to be marked on your map, but it's going to be invisible. Like, just fast travel to the closest area you can there. When I came here, I was pretty creeped out because, when you go in caves, you, tend to bump into, giant bugs and creepy crawlers and stuff like that. And I'm slightly arachnophobic, I'm not going to lie. So when I came in this corridor, as you can see, there's a giant skeletal dragon. What you want to do is you want to run to the closest corner you can. Try to pick off all the skeletons one by one, because they're pretty easy except for the freaking mage skeletons that seem to die after probably 5 or 6 hits. I lost count. I don't recall. I'm not even going to lie. And try to stay away from the dragon until you pick off all the skeletons. Otherwise, you're going to be overwhelmed. And you don't want to be overwhelmed when you walk in here, because 1, it's a skeletal dragon, and 2, there's a crap load of skeletons. There's maybe 5 or 6 skeletons you gotta fight. So you wanna summon your conjure spirit if you have one. It could be storm, flame, ice, whichever one you got. I only have the flame one right now because I'm at a low level. I don't know how to get the other ones yet. If you guys know how to get the other ones, please let me know. Comment below. Tell me, please. I would like to know. And yeah, see what I mean? Skeleton mage will not die at all. Good thing I'm highly resistant to ice for some reason, and he just got blown away, as you can saw. And I leveled up, yay! But anyway, after that, if there's any other skeletons around, pick them off, like this guy right here. And the bow isn't my strongest weapon, but it's pretty good for when I gotta run around and kite stuff if I need to. So you just wanna, you just want to run around as much as you can and try not to get hit by the dragon. If you do get hit by the dragon, make sure you're highly resistant to ice. If you're not, then don't worry about it. Use a shout or two if you need to. And in this cave, you're going to encounter a lot of stuff. You're going to encounter a troll that's protecting some treasure. There's a corridor that has soul gems shooting magic at you and stuff. One's ice. There's 3 fire ones in the back, but the fire ones take up a lot of your HP. So if you have any fire resistant stuff, or even a ward spell, lesser ward, a steadfast ward, you actually find the steadfast ward spell before you go through the corridor. So before you go in that corridor, you'll find it, and after that you walk through the corridor, equip your what is it called, the whirlwind shout, so you can run really fast through it, and you'll get through it no problem. It took me 3 or 4 tries before I finally realized, look, I can just speed past it if I need to, and I felt stupid. I'm not gonna lie, I felt stupid because it took me that long just to realize what I had to do. And there's plenty of times that I died in this whole thing. It took me a total of 1.5 hours to do this part of the quest. Right here, you're fighting a spectral Deranger, whatever they're called. It's an undead guy, but he's the spectral one. He still takes physical damage, so don't worry about it. But use magic when you can, use your conjure spells, use your healing spells, your fire spells. I think he's weak to fire, I can't remember 100% though. And if you have this fire sword, the fire sword is actually behind a lock gate that has a expert level. If you are high in lock picking, you don't have to worry about it. But the sword is pretty beast because it has a flame enchantment on it, so it helps out a lot. As you can see, I'm conjuring stuff. Now, if you guys are wondering what that is up there, the whole Dr. Bones has started playing Skyrim thing, that's part of the new dashboard, so you guys can look forward to that on December 6th. If you guys are playing a game and your friend happens to start playing the same game, it'll tell you that this guy is playing that game. That's one cool thing about it. But at the same time, it's slightly annoying when half your friends list have Skyrim also. So you got like 50 people signing in like, oh, this guy is playing Skyrim. Oh, this girl is playing Skyrim. Like it technically gets annoying. Like I want to turn off my notifications sometimes, but at the same time I might list, party invites that spots live. I might miss chat invites. I might miss, messages and stuff like that. So I don't turn off my notifications like that. I only turn them off during Netflix because when you watch a movie, you really don't want to be disturbed. You know what I mean? But also, this guy takes a lot of health if you get hit. So be sure, like I said, be sure to use healing spells and stuff like that. You're probably going to see me going through the menus a lot in this video because I'm still trying to figure out this whole thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best Skyrim player, but I know how to make do. Another thing is, everything you do tends to level you up. So like, even if you're not doing everything you want to do, like if you say you want to start using archery, you can start using bows and arrows, and like you'll level your archery up, but also level you up as well. So if you want to use one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, magic, bow, arrow, light armor, heavy armor, things like that. Each thing has different levels, so don't be scared to experiment and see what you're more comfortable with. You don't have to play just one style. Like you can go through as a mage like half the game. Oh, he disarmed me. There is a disarm shout. I forgot to equip it though. I forgot I could disarm him. And you can go through half the game with like as a mage and then transfer to a thief or transfer to a warrior, whatever you want to do. Now, I mean, it's kind of like an MMO based thing, but at the same time it's not. You just decide when you want to change over. Special weapons look nice, but they're not as good. Though the bow is nice. I'm not going to lie. The drain bow is nice. You'll see that later. After you defeat this guy, you'll get the slow time shout, which is actually pretty cool. It helps you out a lot. It helped me with the last guy that you're going to see later on, and I have no idea why I was standing there so long. This is the last guy. He's going to be protected by a shield, so you want to kill the two mage guys that's hitting him up with the freaking shielding binding spell or whatever it is, and he just fell to his death, committed suicide. That's a good thing though. And when you walk back here, you're going to see a chest. There's like some gold, stuff like that in there. That door goes up to the exit, and you'll see later on what that does. And then you're going to kill the other guy, and then he's going to be unshielded. Now, just to warn you guys, do not, I repeat, do not fight him head on. I am not lying. Do not fight him head on. Make sure you save your game first, like I just did. And I'll show you what happens when you fight him head on. This is what happens. You get pwned. See? See what I mean, guys? But this is me using Drain Spell Bow just to fight them off real quick. And you really have to use your terrain in this fight because you can't use your ward spells. They don't block the lightning as much as you expect. And you just want to keep shooting them with the bow. Now, I sped this up for a reason. I sped this up because it took me about 5 to 7 minutes just to kill this guy. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me shoot arrows from the corner hiding behind a pillar like a little bitch, because I don't want to get killed anymore, because I was literally fighting this guy for like a half hour. I'm not gonna lie, I died like maybe 20-30 times before I finally beat him. Like, I used my conjure spell. He freaking turned my conjuring, my flame spirit over against me. So I was fighting him and my flame spirit at the same time. I beat my flame spirit, but then I forgot I didn't unequip it. So I'm thinking I'm using fire or my ward spell, and this is another flame spirit, and he turned it against me again. I ended up dying. So be careful to not to use your summons or like your conjurings or stuff like that around them. But after a while, once you pump them full of arrows and stuff, I got a good 2-3 levels of archery off of him. He's gonna die. Yay, he's dead. And then you're gonna loot him and get the staff of madness, the gold, and the mask, which is a pretty decent mask because it regenerates your magic 100% faster. So as soon as you put it on, your magic regenerates like in a snap. Like it's crazy. Now, after you go through the door that I showed you earlier, you're gonna come up here and you're gonna talk to this guy who's pretty much a punk. He's like a lackey. You ever see this? You remember in high school, like when you would walk in a room, or you would be sitting in the cafeteria, and one guy walks in and he has like 3-4 dudes behind him, just trailing him. Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's a lackey. If you guys don't know what a lackey is, go to Urban Dictionary, look it up, stuff like that. But after a couple arrow shots, he dies. No problem. Now, this is where you fight Arcano. Spoiler alert, oh my god, you fight this guy. I knew there was something sinister about this guy, just by the way he was looking at me. In this state, when he's using lightning, you can't hurt him, because he's invulnerable. You have to wait till he's done talking. Blah blah blah, blah blah, you're Urban Doom, blah blah blah. Make me a hot pocket, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And the Eye of Madness is going to like open. Now when it opens, you use the Staff of Madness to aim at it, and you have to close it. You cannot attack Arcano until it is closed. If you attack him before then, it will not do any damage at all. He's going to summon some magic anomalies. Just ignore them if you can. If they attack you, they just attack you, but ignore them. Try to stay away from them, and you'll be okay. Now, once that is closed, see how it's closed now? You equip the strongest weapon you have, and you just walk up to him, and there you go. Arcano's dead. You gotta kill off any stragglers. I skipped that part too because it took me like a good 3 minutes, and I didn't want to make this video too long. Before I cut this video down, it's like a half-hour long. I didn't want to make you guys sit here for a half hour listening to me, especially watching this video. Even though you do get an achievement, you get the Eye of Madness achievement, which is pretty decent, and you also become the Archmage of the Winterhold College, which is pretty good. That's a pretty good reward. You get a super cool room and everything. But the video's winding down now, so if you guys want to see more Skyrim, let me know. Let me know what quest you guys are stuck on, or let us know what quest you guys are stuck on, because everybody's playing it. Hellish is playing it, Patosai is playing it, Scatterbrain is playing it. Scatterbrain is farther than everybody in the game, so you should probably know more than I do. So just ask us, which quest you want us to do. We'll do a walkthrough on it if we can. If we can't, we'll probably start up another file so we can do a walkthrough on it. I'll probably do that anyway, because I have 2 characters already. And I also did a review on Skyrim, so if you guys want to know my opinion on it, there's a link in the description bar below. You can pretty much, go to the website, check it out. It's my review site. You can check it out, see what I think about the game, stuff like that. Or if you don't want to get the game or unsure about the game because you haven't read a good review about it yet, just check it out. You might like what you see. And there it is, achievement unlocked, the Eye of Madness. And that is all for today. I hope you guys had a nice holiday. I hope you guys didn't, eat too much, because I am stuffed like a beach whale right now. I'm not even going to lie. I hope you guys aren't too drunk. If you guys are going out tomorrow to shop, be sure to be very careful and don't, get hurt or anything by the stampede of people. and angry parents and stuff like that. And I will catch you guys later. Oh, and don't forget, comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.